Hello, and welcome back. Last time we left off, I do believe we were just kind of collecting artifacts, powers, things of the sort. Actually, I think the last time we left off proper, we just finished all of the bank loan collection missions. So I think now we're going to continue collecting more powers, because I think there were a couple spots left, and then I guess we'll continue on with the main quest. What a loading screen. Look at this loading screen. It's the poor old woman whose husband was murdered on Neon. Why is this a loading screen? It's not even that memorable of a mission. But yet, here it is, as a loading screen. So bizarre. Ah, and I should also note,
Yes,
we are on the Pillar of Salt. And I've made some significant changes to the ship.
Ahoy, Captain!
Because I finally got B-class piloting. So this is now a B-class ship. And I've restructured a couple of things. Basically, I think I got rid of, like, the science lab or something. But I got a nice 2x2 living quarters. Now, oddly enough, there's no beds in this living quarters. So, that's a little strange. I guess that's kind of a way to justify having two different living quarters, like a 2x1 and a 2x2, is that, you know, the 2x2 really doesn't do justice as a living quarters. This is more of a living room, per se. You've got your table, you've got your bench in the middle, or your couch, I should say. A little working area, and this just leads up to a cargo bay. There's really nothing up there. And then this empty room, which honestly would probably serve better as an entry point, but you don't really have control over that, unfortunately. That'd be nice. I'd love it if there was a way to control the layout of a ship. That'd be great. But yeah, the all-in-one berth still has beds, right? You've got the bunk bed aspect. Still not enough room for everybody, oddly enough. Oh, almost got lost there.
Hey, good to see you.
And I did change the way the ship looks slightly. So as we can see, it's a little bit more filled out. Like the bottom wing has like an extra bracket on the bottom for support. I've replaced the, I think it was like the Deimos underbelly parts with cargo bays. Same thing with back here, it's a cargo bay as well. Changed the Deimos strut to a a Taio piece on the back there, because it's a little bit more flush with the rest of the wing. I have a massive shield generator. That shield generator on there is insane. Like, you can see, our shield's only at 41. And, like, I don't even have enough power, really, to boost it to max. So I'm assuming it is, like, a genuinely strong shield, I'd imagine. I also added a laser turret, because since this is, you know, this is my take on a Star Wars ship, I figured I'd add the laser turret. I also figured out how to put stuff underneath this Stroud cockpit. And basically, I glitched. I glitched the game in order to pull that off, because there is genuinely no way to put anything under there. Even though there are Stroud ship designs that have things underneath that cockpit, I tried the same thing. I mimicked their design, and it just didn't work, so I was like, okay, cool, so that's just not fair. But you can glitch it. I used the flip glitch to pull this off. It's relatively straightforward. You just put whatever desired item, of course it has to be flippable, but you put whatever desired item underneath, If it snaps, that works too. But if it doesn't snap, that also works fine as well. It just depends on what piece it is you're using and if it snaps into place. In this case, it was the snapped variant of the glitch, but it worked surprisingly well. And yeah, I moved a couple things around. I gave it new engines, right? You've got these 2 giant B-class engines plus 2 of the very well upgraded AMU engines. I moved the reactor into the wing, which I know is an odd place for it, but, you know, whatever. And the grav drive is up here, where the turret is. It's kind of mounted on there. I honestly might end up moving the placement of those things. I might put the reactor on top and the grav drive in the wing, because that might make a little bit more sense. I don't know. The whole thing's kind of willy-nilly in its placement of things, but I do like the way the ship has evolved. It has a nicer shape to it. It flies pretty smooth, too. Very nice. The guns leave a bit to be desired. Right, like I can boost the so that's the laser, and that's an auto laser, and it's shooting that slow, which is a little, you know, concerning. The particle beam shoots faster. I'll put it that way. That's the thing that kind of bothers me about it. But it is a B-class laser, and it looks pretty sick. But I don't know. I'm not too bothered by it. I think the ship looks pretty nice. But I digress. Oh, I also threw a comm spike. That's that little thing right there. That little thing jutting out of the right side, and I have one of those scan jammers on there as well. So we've got like a proper-ass smuggling ship. And when I say proper-ass, I mean 960 of the cargo on this thing is shielded. So this is like a guaranteed you're gonna get through the scanner every time type of ship now. A real Han Solo classic, I would say. So where are we going? Iridani, right? That's like way over here. Yeah, jeez. Like the first planet in the solar system, pretty much. So we need to go to Iridani 1. Yeah, here it is. Scanner anomaly. Let's go. It's also taken a hot minute for the grav drive, because I basically have the basic bitch level 1 B-class grav drive on here, because I didn't want to spend too much money. I basically blew like 200,000 credits on this thing or something like that. Well, I blew money on this, and the crystal ship is also a B-class freighter now, I believe. I think it is. Honestly, can't remember. I'm pretty sure it is. Did something just jump in? Are you seeing that? Yeah, like those flashing lights. Yeah, yeah. Things are jumping in, down there. Like, repeatedly and constantly. What are those? I think those might be starborn. Yeah, they are. I can see them now. We're gonna ignore that, because I don't really intend on fighting them. Oh, and I can scan this place. I guess I never did. Damn. 4 traits. That's crazy. Sucks about getting to those C-class ships. Ah, I just love the way that thing looks now. Those engines, ugh. I do kind of wish that those little holes in the back, I mean, you can't see them now, but those little holes in the back of the engines,
Funny how people complain about
the 2 big
wearing
ones on the
those
side.
Starfield expeditions. To me, it's like a second skin.
An informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Why is it telling me to press X to start an outpost? Like, I know what I'm doing, game. I also don't care to start an outpost here. Oh, is that it? Right over there? Yeah, looks like that's it. Well, we might as well scan these while we're here. We're pretty close to it. It's an anomaly. Wow, this is like a volcanic planet. Look at this. Whoa! Extreme heat. Yeah, burns gained. Felt that. Alright. Cool. Lots of uranium on this place. Interesting. I don't think I've come across a volcanic planet yet. You know, it does get me thinking. We haven't seen any lava in this game yet. At least as far as I remember. I find that kind of bizarre because it's very clear this is meant to be a volcanic planet. I mean, you've got these heat vents that are spewing fire. But I'm not actually seeing any volcanoes of the sort. And this place does have human civilization on it, as we can see on the distance there. I still think it's really stupid that... Oh, that's just Sarah. Okay, woo. I still think it's really stupid that nobody's ever found an anomaly, you know what I mean? Like, I find that very hard to believe. I feel like people would have found these things before. Like, easily. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I really hate acquiring powers in this game. Like, it's so lame compared to, just compared to doing it in Skyrim. You know, I feel like it had more of an impact there.
Yeah, wouldn't you say?
And, like, it was more understandable what you were doing. Because in this, it's like, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. Still. After gaining, like, 10 powers or whatever. I'm not 100% certain that this stuff is correct. Like, that one happened so quickly, and the last one took forever. Like, I just don't know what any of it means. It feels almost random.
Coming here is the sort of thing I dreamed of when I was a child. Okay?
So what did I get out of that? Also, Sarah, why are you...
If you want help,
Oh, did I...
Let's see what you've got.
Did I never give you your gun back?
It was nice talking to you again.
Alright, what was I gonna look at? Oh, right. So what did we get? Craft dash, personal atmosphere. Creator's piece was the last one. Reactive shield? Yeah, reactive shield. Form a shield of pure cosmic energy that can weaken and even reflect enemy projectiles. That one's kinda cool. Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna use this one a lot. Oh, and it's like directly in front of me. I think. It's not a full body shield. Okay. I mean, that's not terrible, but that definitely will improve my survivability, that's for damn sure. Because there's so many instances where I just fucking melt. Alright, Procyon 4. That is in the Procyon system. Way up here. Well, there's nothing here. That's good. No bullshit we have to fight on our way there. Another 4-trait planet. It really is just the fact that there's so many of these temples, all of which have human interaction, and are within regions that have heavy human interaction. Like, I just don't believe that people wouldn't have seen this stuff. It's almost ridiculous.
Doesn't look like much, but we should certainly take a look around.
Yeah, is it that thing up on the fucking hill there? Holy shit. This planet looks cool, though. Like the blue crystals on the gray background. I think we have yet to really see a planet that looks like this, too, so that kind of helps. Yeah, low, or I should say high gravity. Yeah, the gravity here is high enough that I'm, like, getting hurt every time I hit the ground. Not hurt enough, but, like, it's noticeable. So I think there's like 28
Can you imagine the
powers.
technology to build something like this?
Interesting. Whatever her subtitles were did not line up with what she said there. I also wonder if getting that, like, the athletics skill up, or whatever the fuck it was called, would help make these sections less tedious somehow. Potentially. fuck happened there? I touched it, didn't I? She is, like, phasing through the floor. I do kind of want to see what happens if I, like, run into it when it's breathing the fuck out like that. But I'm also afraid that it'll rocket me into the side of the wall and just kill me. I guess that's the whole point, though, isn't it?
We still have so much to learn.
Yeah, so she's supposed to have dialogue. It's supposed to change. Also, look at that. She's acting as a piece of cover. I guess because you're not really supposed to shoot through your teammates. That is kind of handy. I do appreciate that, because there's a lot of times where your teammate will just get in your way, and you're not trying to shoot them. So turning them into a piece of cover makes sense. Yeah, she's supposed to have dialogue referencing the Starborn, except it's not there. And I guess that's accounting for the fact that players won't have immediately gone and done Walter Stroud's quest in Neon, because otherwise you don't know what the Starborn is yet. But I do think it's odd that the subtitles still say Starborn and whatnot, even though we haven't seen that. Very strange. Alright, now we can go back to Jemison, add some stuff to the collection. Head back to the lodge. That was funny. I was still kind of floating there for a second.
Every time I return here, I'm reminded of the importance of Constellation's contributions to exploration.
Let's
Never
ask
regretted coming
Vladimir.
out of retirement. Constellation's got the writ of the righteous. Keeps me young. Gave up my room in the lodge so Andreja had a place to call her own. Everyone needs space to let their thoughts run solo.
I was hoping you could point me to another artifact temple.
Nothing yet. Still poring over the charts.
Okay. Okay, so that's all he's got.
Spend
Do I
so
have
much
any
time looking and the darkness.
survey data? I do. I have 9. Holy crap. Oh, here you go. Those are all probably gas giants or something.
Show the words another time then.
It's been quieter
All
around
right.
here ever since Vladimir went to live on the eye full time.
Yeah, he's here right now.
Look at how far we've come. It's all becoming so overwhelming. The Starborn, the artifact visions, the music. Is it all worth it?
Mateo, are you having a crisis of faith? You?
What if the Starborn are right? What if our hunt for the artifacts is a fool's errand, doomed to failure and catastrophe?
You think we're doing the wrong thing? We just want answers. Isn't that why we all joined in the first place? The noble quest of discovery?
Well, I would say yes, this is a dangerous thing. But I also think that if the Starborn are trying to stop us, then clearly we must be on the right track to something. So Noelle's right. We can't abandon who we are now.
Exactly. When the universe presents us with a threat, we can't afford to run away. We need to stay in the fight.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shame either of you. Blame the workings of a worried mind. I just hope that this journey doesn't turn us into something that we wouldn't recognize from where we are now.
Hate to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask. Lot of equipment on the Eye has reached the span's end. If we're going to find more artifacts further out, we need work done. Got the nods and signs from Sarah and Walter for the materials, but I need hands.
Plenty of other people you could ask. What kind of repairs?
Console parts, replacement wires that have burned out, some fixes to the intercom between the station and the lodge.
Well, I'd be happy to help. I'll head up to the Eye.
Won't be going alone. Need more than just the you and I. Asked around. A few constellations are already on their way up.
I want you helping Vladimir when you can. We can't find more artifacts without the Eye.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Feel free to help yourself at the bar. Take care of yourself.
Pen at the ready, Walter. Bills to sign and all.
I suppose. What am I paying for now?
Fuel isn't free, I'm afraid. This artifact hunt is keeping us busy.
Good thing you've got me around, Ms. Morgan. Who knows how you'd get by on your own.
Nonsense, Walter. Your sparkling personality is why we love you. The credits are just a bonus.
Well, I suppose that station in orbit has more than paid for itself at this point. Curious feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has. You're doing Constellation proud.
Okay. I guess we will make our way up to the Eye then. I did make a hard save as well. Because I know something happens. I just have no fucking clue what causes it. If that makes any sense. So I'm kinda like, skeptical and worried.
Momentarily.
Oh, okay. I guess everyone's going to the Eye then, huh? How bad is it?
Bad.
There was some kind of problem with the repairs Sarah and I made.
Nastier than I measured. Figured a few of the parts might be iffy, but this is going to take more than a span.
Oh, I should have checked the compatibility when we made the order. I can stay with you until we get all this fixed.
No need for the martyr's clothes, but I'm happy to have the help. As for you, while we're giving the Eye the sorts, need to tip your ear on another matter when you got the time.
Always a pleasure. Take care of yourself.
Oh, fuck. Okay, wait.
Oh,
shit.
Sore. One too many squats.
Shit. Hold on. Wait a minute. I gotta look up something real quick. Okay, we're gonna turn back time real quick. Because that... Doing that was a bit of a mistake. So, yeah. We're gonna load the hard save I have. Okay. We're back. Back on the ship. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened.
The galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place.
In fact,
What is it?
we're gonna do more side quests. I know I said that we were gonna carry on with the main quests here, but I lied. I completely lied. Instead, we're gonna carry on with the side quests. We're gonna carry on with the faction quests. We're probably just gonna finish those off today. Genuinely. It does mean I need to put on my executive suit, and we're gonna pick up Andreja.
Yes?
Yo, you got any money for me?
Indeed I do. All yours.
Nice. Ready to get back out there?
Finally, I've been waiting.
Good luck, Andreja. If the concept of luck is something that you believe in, of course.
Luck will not be necessary, but thank you just the same.
God, they're so catty. Alright, onward to Hope Tech.
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
I don't want to hear any
That's
complaints.
interesting.
Excuse me?
Well, we're just going right in there, huh? Plant the arc device.
I have never liked Hope Tech ships, though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own.
Okay, we gotta enter from the bottom, I think, because this is the offices.
Hard to get better prices for a hauler.
We need to get out here. And I doubt anyone's really gonna stop us from just wandering through the factory hall. In fact, there's like nobody out here. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay, I see a way. Nope. Am I supposed to plant this on the inside of the ship? Yeah, it looks like it. How am I supposed to get inside of the ship? Oh, maybe there's an actual way in? Yep, there it is. Cool.
Yeah?
Oh.
Everything good? We're here to help.
Yeah. Well, that was easy. That was it. So fucking boring. It literally is just like, yep, that's it, job done, time to go home type of shit. Constantly. I hope the Ryujin stuff picks up. In fact, that's something else I need to look at. Like, does it get any better? Or is this just as boring as it's gonna be?
This place represents all the worst impulses of humanity.
Keep it moving.
You know, for as much as I fucking hate Neon, we certainly spend a lot of time here. Operations.
I suspect that if I were confined to life in an office like this, someone would end up being stabbed.
Jesus. Alright,
Hey
Imogen.
there. Got an update for me?
I was gonna say, I guess not. What's gonna happen now?
Now I get to let the in-office team know that the ball is in their court. Depending on their instructions, they can use the remote access to do anything from equipment failure to massive explosions. In the case of servers, it could be gross information leaks, a hardware failure. Basically, whatever might hurt their public perception the most.
Jesus. Well, I planted the arc device.
Good work. Now I can let Masako know how much she'll enjoy watching the news tonight. Now, on to the next, right? Oh, but before I forget, the results of your Astral Lounge escapades are in. I'm happy to say that the deal was officially called off. Masako was very pleased with the outcome, so she arranged a bonus through Linden. Apparently, you said all the right things when it came to Arthur. Quantum Synergies actually reached out to us to negotiate the potential deal.
Do I get a bigger bonus if the deal between Quantum and Ryujin goes through?
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Several other parties will be involved in that deal on a more legitimate level. And believe me, bonuses like this for operatives are few and far between.
How'd the presentation go?
My sources tell me it was a train wreck. Once her numbers didn't match up, Arthur was all over her with questions. It didn't take long for her to break composure, and that's when she lost Zola. So you could say that presentation went perfectly, as far as we're concerned. Hence the bonus.
Well, thank you for the bonus.
You earned it. So, back to business. In order to stay on top of the market, we have to know what our competition is doing. The next assignment requires a more brute force approach, since the chances of them sharing that information is unlikely.
Oh? Let me guess. Brute force means we're going to steal from them.
Correction. You are going to steal from them. Don't forget, if you get caught, Ryujin will deny all knowledge.
Alright. Isn't Ryujin innovative enough on its own?
Oh, we definitely are. But why stay one step ahead when you can just leave the competition in the dust? We reverse engineer their plans, create a superior product, and beat them to market. We make the initial profit with less investment in R&D, and our competition is forced to reevaluate if their product is even viable.
Sabotaged a company for stealing from us. I'm ready for the details.
Good. Luckily, there aren't many, besides the usual. Your target is a prototype schematic for a new engine that Trident Luxury Lines is working on. According to the rumors, it's projected to be 17% more efficient than any engine on the market. The current schematic was sent to their staryard to begin prototyping, so they could be in the office area or the factory floor.
Can I get some details on the Trident Staryard?
The staryard is a mix of sales floor and manufacturing. If you're looking to blend in, you've definitely got options. It's not too far, in Aquila's orbit, so hopefully your ship's ready.
Got it. One prototype engine schematic coming up.
You'll find the Trident Luxury Line Staryard orbiting Aquila in the Cheyenne system. Remember, same rules apply. Don't get caught, and don't make a mess.
I'm sorry. I know I'm just laughing at nothing. I'm on the Starfield wiki. Not the fandom, but the Starfield wiki, which, by the way, is just completely unfinished. Probably just as much as the fandom one is, but at least the information's relatively accurate. One of the funniest fucking things is this shit here. According to Will Shen, one of the writers for this game, I think, this is one of the best starts of any of Starfield's factions, and he says that in reference to Ryujin. What a fucking maniac. Genuinely. Does he really believe that? Or is he just fucking hyping the game up? Because this is like one of the worst factions I've ever played. This is so mind-numbingly boring. I am bored
we're
out of
keeping you
my
busy.
fucking gourd.
Nice to catch you in the office.
Huh.
Come by whenever.
Interesting.
I'm always happy to
I can just talk to these people whenever?
Don't you have some work to do?
What is it you do here again?
Supply chain manager. I basically keep all our different departments supplied with anything they need to get their jobs done. R&D requests are my favorite since they can be the most challenging, not to mention the most interesting. But almost everything you see in Ryujin Tower went through me at some point.
How does your role fit into the operations department?
Well, technically, everyone in operations is dedicated to supplying the other departments with whatever they need. You operatives, field agents, and technicians alike supply information or get results that our executives use every day to make things happen. I'm just on the more legit side of things. Or the boring side, as some might call it.
You really think Ryujin is a great company?
I wouldn't be here if I didn't, but that's a bit of a loaded question. When it comes to benefiting the lives of employees and customers, Ryujin's as good as it gets. It's the corporate games that I could do without.
What type of corporate games are you talking about?
My parents raised me to believe in hard, honest work. Ryujin has more than its fair share of hard workers. It's the honesty that's questionable. I probably shouldn't get into the details. It's a sensitive topic, and I'd hate to muddy the waters since he just started.
You can trust me. I take it some people don't appreciate your outlook.
Some? I'd say most. And don't get me wrong, I understand certain competitive tactics are necessary. It's the corporation's darker roots and how willing we are to maintain them that really bother me.
Oh, you can trust me.
Oh, is that so?
I understand it's difficult for you, but I know we can work it out.
I can see that.
I just know you'd like to help me if you could.
I hear ya. All right, fine. You'll learn all about this sooner or later, so why not now? Ryujin Industries has some deeply embedded ties to Administrator Bayu, so he has a somewhat profound influence in the corporation. One word from Bayu could get you hired or fired. I'm probably not even aware of the amount of favors owed between both parties. But his influence is far from honest. If I had it my way, hard work is what would get you ahead here, not the word of someone who's morally bankrupt. All right, back to work.
I mean, I kind of figured Bayu was heavily involved.
I've got my eye on you.
That's kind of why I avoided talking to him that one time. Like, if I can avoid Bayu, absolutely I will. That's why I was so shocked that they actually threw him into that, the one quest with the guy with Blend and whatnot. I really wasn't expecting them to lump him in.
I'm a little busy right now.
I don't want you to go breathing down my neck about it.
Kind of curious where I am and am not allowed. But so far I haven't encountered any serious issues wandering about. Yeah, this is the bathrooms. This is an interesting hallway. Where is this taking me?
Don't cause any trouble.
What the fuck?
I've got my eye on you.
Is this like an interrogation chamber? What the hell?
I'm gonna feel so much safer with one of those drone security robots.
Yeah, and the kids are going to...
This is the lower floor.
So much.
Hello, my name's Christine. I'm the office manager here. What brings you in today?
Why is this office open to the public?
Tranquility is a fairly new addition to the Ryujin family, so marketing really wanted to push our public availability. Being able to discuss our blends and processes face-to-face with our customers has really improved our brand awareness.
Oh, I'm just looking around.
Well, you're in the right place. Our office is 100% open to the public. If you'd like to learn more about how our teas are made, you should speak with our blend master. Her name's Nancy. You'll find her in our office just behind you. And thanks for stopping by. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your visit more comfortable.
Right. You like working in Ryujin Tower?
I do, yes. Living in Neon is a dream come true for me, and this job is the icing on the cake. Tranquility takes excellent care of its employees.
You're not from Neon originally.
No, I'm not. I grew up in Aquila City. I always wanted to live near the ocean, so Volai Alpha seemed like the perfect place to move when I was old enough. Of course,
Yep,
back
all
then I
ocean.
didn't realize the whole planet was ocean with zero sunshine. But there's just something about Neon, you know? This city flourishes against the odds, and that's what I love about it now.
Well, I'm still adjusting to the job myself.
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself, dear. You'll learn. The office manager at Drone started 2 weeks ago, and he's getting the hang of it already. I'm sure he'd be happy to know he isn't the only one still learning.
Is this Tranquility's main office?
Oh no, we're just a satellite office here at Ryujin Tower.
Really?
Since we're a young addition to the corporate family, marketing and finance both thought it'd be beneficial to have a physical presence. So far, it's been really useful for our rapidly growing business.
Could you give me some history on Tranquility?
I don't know too much about the history, only that the founding CEO, Dakota Seri, still holds their position today. I heard one of Ryujin's board of directors stumbled upon the original shop while on vacation and was instantly in love. Next thing they knew, Seri's small family business was part of a multi-billion credit corporation. Thanks for
I
visiting
enjoy a
Tranquility.
great many foods and
Enjoy your
drinks.
day.
Tea has never been one of them.
Really?
I'm glad these bots come with extended warranties.
That's odd. Andreja strikes me as a tea drinker.
The
you know?
best part of this job is
working here must be
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
Hello there. It's always nice to meet someone new.
Such a... I guess this is the business and finance
Let me
part
know
of
if you have any
things.
questions about our current teas. I'm always looking for new and exotic flavors to use in future blends.
What's a blend master?
I'm responsible for monitoring our product's quality to make sure every cup of tea that we deliver is perfect. I'm also the lucky soul who gets to come up with new blends for Tranquility to produce and sell. It's the best part of my job. Are you looking to buy any tea today? I'm happy to make a recommendation.
What's your favorite?
Oh, it is difficult to pick. I think I'm the most proud of the Dynastic Blend Green Tea. The flavor profile is elegant and refined without any of the bitterness and... Oh gosh, listen to me going on. I'll spare you and stop there.
Can you recommend something for when I'm not feeling well?
Oh, well, our lemon tea is excellent for sore throats. My daughter tells me it helps with headaches too.
What do you have that'll give me some energy?
I'd recommend our Sunray tea, our Dynastic blend, or our black teas. Our office administrator swears by the Sunray tea. She insists it's better than Terra Brew for a jolt of energy in the morning.
And which teas are best for relaxation?
I'd recommend our chamomile, lotus, and easy sleep teas. My husband drinks a cup of easy sleep every night, and it's worked wonders for his insomnia.
See, I find all of this incredibly hard to believe, because whenever you work for a company or a franchise that deals in food, like for instance if you work in fast food or hell even a restaurant, you get sick of it quick. Like, you will get tired of it. That's how I was with Dunkin'. I suppose not with the coffees. I never got tired of the coffees with Dunkin', so that's kind of different. I think, like, drinks you'll get less tired of, whereas food you will get tired of very fucking fast. And that's across the board, from what I've been told. That's not just my personal experience. Because, I mean, working at Dunkin', like, yeah, I used to love Dunkin's bagels.
Are you waiting for
Boy.
me to say something?
You get sick of them quick, though. And the donuts I've never really been too much of a fan of anyway. There are some donuts there, though, that I would just have to stop myself from eating all the time, like the crullers. Oh, dude, the crullers were just fucking good. But, like, that's, you know, some things you don't get sick of, but, like, a lot of the stuff, yeah, you'll get tired of it quick. That's all I needed.
Thanks for visiting.
Well, actually,
Hello
I had other
there.
questions.
I'm Nancy Ellicott, Tranquility's blend master. Did you have any questions about our tea selections?
How long have you worked for Tranquility?
I want to say it's been 8 years or so now. I'm one of the few who came to this location after the acquisition. And good thing I did, otherwise I never would have met my husband, Thomas.
Are Tranquility products manufactured here at Ryujin Tower?
Oh, goodness, no. Neon had long since run out of room by the time Ryujin acquired us. Plus, with an environment like this, it's more cost-efficient to process the tea where it's grown.
Your last name sounds familiar.
I am not surprised to hear that. There are a few Ellicotts floating around Ryujin Tower. My daughter, Jupiter, works at the front desk in the lobby, and my husband is an administrative assistant on the executive floor. Stop and say hello to Jupiter next time you're passing her desk, will you? Most people just walk right by her, and I think she gets a little bored.
Right.
Have a good day.
You named your daughter Jupiter.
Tranquility's lemon tea.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
What the hell?
I wonder if the Tranquility,
Tranquility
and visiting
customer
Starfield always
Oh my god, get out of the way!
Looking out for us.
Get out of the way!
I've got my eye on you.
Boost packing in the fucking building.
I'd love to have a genuine drone robot on my ship.
Oh, robotics is my passion. But sometimes I dream of getting back on the field again.
What's your deal?
So, what do you think? Is it true what they say? Our drone machine's the best in the galaxy?
I prefer the older lunar robotics models.
Oh, so you're a student of history. Ah, a robotics lover after my own heart. My apologies, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Lendell Green. I handle robot certs and acquisitions for Starfreight Logistics. But outside of the job, I'm just a fan of robots. So when I retired 15 years ago, I figured this was a good career change.
What's Starfreight Logistics?
We're a small interstellar shipping company, at least compared to the Hopetechs of the world. But what we lack in size, we make up for in quality. You think Ron Hope has someone like me making sure every bot he buys is up to standard? Not a chance.
What does certs and acquisitions involve?
I mainly run tests to check things like load capacity, walking speed, you know, just to be sure the model we're buying matches industry specifications. Once the sale goes through, we integrate the robots with our human crews. If the haulers don't abuse them and do regular maintenance, even the older Model A's will last a very long time.
What was your previous job?
I played professional bat ball, believe it or not. I was a utility infielder for my hometown team in Aquila City. But then I messed up my knee trying to turn a 4.63 double play, and I had to retire early. They say athletes die 2 deaths. But tinkering with robots has given me a second life.
Damn.
I'll see you around.
People still out here playing fucking baseball. Dude, I can only imagine. That's suspicious. That's very curious, that.
Are always so efficient.
But,
Please
I
be
find it
careful with the
interesting.
model robots.
Oh, hello.
They're a little delicate.
His name is Robert, but his subtitle calls him Bobby.
Working Jones.
But, let me back up a second so they stop talking to me. The, Aquila City's got some high gravity, so throwing a baseball there and hitting it, no less, has to require so much more strength than it would on any other planet. I just think that's crazy. I wonder... Because, like, there's no way there's interplanetary leagues, because that would be so fucked. Like, you kind of see that, you know, in normal football, nowadays, where like you've got, and I guess baseball too, where you've got different locations. You know, southern teams are gonna have a harder time up north, northern teams are gonna have a harder time down south, but we're not talking gravitational differences. It's just the fucking weather. Like, this is different. Let's
Hello
talk
there.
to Bobby.
Thanks for visiting the drone offices at Ryujin Tower. Can I help you find something? Oh, by the way, I'm Bobby. Robert. Sorry, I should have introduced myself when you walked up. I'm still adjusting to this whole office manager thing.
New job?
Yeah. First week.
Oh, no harm done.
Thanks for saying that. I'm new at this. I'm still getting my feet under me. Anyway, take a look around the office if you want. It's open to the public. Everybody's pretty busy, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't disturb them too much. Oh, and thank you for visiting Ryujin Tower. Enjoy your day.
So, what does Drone make?
Robots. Mainly industrial models for helping out on ships and at spaceports. Maybe you've seen our most popular line, the mini-bots? We have models on display throughout the office. Feel free to have a look.
Does Drone stand for something?
I hate to say it, but your guess is as good as mine. The rumor is the caps are just a marketing tactic. Catch attention, get people talking. Guess it works.
You're still adjusting to the job, huh?
Yeah, I'll say. This wasn't even the job they hired me for. I was supposed to be working at Tranquility across the hall as an administrative assistant. It's just my luck that after I'd been in training for a measly 2 weeks, the office admin for Drone had to go and retire. It was totally unexpected. Apparently, he went up to the executive floor one day and never came back to his desk. We were told he quit and just walked out.
Isn't that a pretty big leap?
Oh, yeah. I used to be an office manager for my old job, but that position wasn't customer-facing. I applied for the admin assistant because the pay was almost just as good and it'd be a hell of a lot less stress. Guess that plan backfired.
You don't think something happened to him, do you?
Yeah, I do. I think he retired out of the blue after 10 years and left me to clean up his mess. That jerk didn't even write down his computer's password. IT was down here for hours the other day trying to get me access. You'd think something like that should only take a few minutes.
Huh. You're not happy with the transfer then, huh?
No, not really. I mean, have you been to the Tranquility office? The whole place smells like a warm cup of tea and the staff is beyond friendly. Everybody at Drone is so serious, you barely even get a good morning out of most of the employees here.
I think you're getting the hang of it.
Oh, really? Thanks for the vote of confidence. I needed it. See you around.
I have little use for robots, especially ones too small to carry supplies or serve as cover in combat.
Oh, no way I'm getting all this done by tonight.
Storage room. Yeah, nothing else. A lot of empty space in these offices, I will say. Like, this area over here just exists.
I wish the people here were a bit more informative.
It's kind of one of the main kind of problems I have with a lot of the layouts and locations that are present in this game, is that there's really not a whole lot of sense to the layouts, in a way. Like, there is just a lot of empty space, a lot of useless space, things that don't get used. I don't know, it's just weird, because they take a lot of care in some senses, and then they just kind of stop in others. Do you see that? It just said floor is inaccessible. The fuck does that mean?
If Alexis asks about me, Imogene told me she hired another operative. Welcome to the team. I'm April.
Oh, now you're finally talking to me, huh? What does an operative do?
I can't speak for what every operative does. People tend to keep their cards close to the chest in operations. But me personally, I'm a field agent. I specialize in gathering intel that our techs can't get, especially blackmail material, on high-profile clients and execs. Most assignments take me to the Astral Lounge or Paradiso. It's an incredible job. Great perks, too. I spend most of my time undercover living in luxury.
What's it like having Imogen as a boss?
It's great, as far as I'm concerned. I have a lot of respect for Imogen. She's not afraid to take what she wants. And hates paperwork as much as I do. But what I like the most? She trusts us to get things done. None of that micromanaging crap. Maybe we'll run into each other out in the field.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Okay, vent. Interesting. Makes me wonder what kind of things are gonna happen in this office at some point. I'm trying to find where the fuck everyone else is, because I know there were more... I mean, there's a couple of offices right here, I just didn't really look at them. Inaccessible. Inaccessible. Okay.
But it's sensitive. Do you have time to talk? It's about the special project we're working on for Miss Salzo.
Well... I guess that's that for this area. Let's go to travel. Trident Luxury Lines. I think this will be the first time I've ever been to that place. I do need to update the grav drive on this ship, though. It's really not great.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I forgot why we were here. We gotta go to fucking Trident. Please don't scan my ship. Alright, where are the Trident staryards? There we go. I do wish I could get nicer engines in the middle block there. Because they do look kind of goofy, but at the same time... I don't know, there was a pair of engines that I really liked, but they wouldn't fit, per se. Dude, this thing is far away. Oh, it's because we have no power in the engines. There we go. And now we got speed.
Trident Staryard acknowledging hail. All customers are warmly welcome.
Okay.
You got my underwear. Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Captain Howell, hello. I am sad. Welcome to Trident.
No offense, but do you belong here?
Trident, where you can travel the stars with all.
Hello there. Welcome to Trident Luxury Lines, where we craft the finest and most luxurious starships in the galaxy. If you have any questions about our product line or would like to book a cruise, I'll do my very best to assist you. Now,
a cruise,
how
eh?
may I help you today?
Could I book a cruise?
Unfortunately, all of our cruises are booked for the foreseeable future. That should speak volumes about the quality of our products. Our cruises become more and more popular every year as new models are released.
Can I buy Trident ships or parts here?
We do not sell ships or parts at this location. And it's not like you would have any use for parts or modifications anyway. A Trident ship is already perfect as it is.
Are Trident ships really what they're cracked up to be?
Is a Trident best in class, top to bottom? No. Clearly no. Deimos has fantastic missile batteries. Stroud Eklund's shields are a thing to behold. But what a Trident may lack in those areas, it more than makes up for in style, luxury, and comfort. A cruise on a Trident can be a truly life-changing experience.
I appreciate your honest evaluation of Trident ships.
Of course. It's a point of pride to know my employer's products, as well as their strengths and weaknesses. It's a character trait that is extremely valuable. And if I'm being honest, I have my own dreams of going out there one day. It's important to know the pros and cons of each ship, as I'm sure you're well aware.
Right.
Certainly. Goodbye.
That's a Trident ship, huh? Hey, that's a Tayo part up there. I thought Trident ships were perfect as they are.
Overpriced. I have never flown one myself, so I cannot be sure.
Yeah, those engines. Those are the engines I'm talking about. These engines look so fucking clean, but they eat up too much power on the ship, effectively. So there wouldn't really be much of a use for me. Throwing them on the ship, at least, you know. Not now, anyway.
Excuse me.
So am I really just allowed to walk around here? Hello.
What are you doing here? Philippe didn't say I should be expecting someone. This is the very heart of Trident, and we don't need strays.
I just wandered over. It wasn't locked.
A lock shouldn't be necessary to keep you out of here. Well, I suppose since you're here, enjoy being in the presence of greatness. It's here that we create the next generation of Trident starships.
Can you tell me more about your ships?
Do random strangers go up to Da Vinci, asking about Mona Lisa's smile? Or interrupt Beethoven in the middle of his symphony? No. Ask Gia or Philippe.
Well, I hope you handle ships better than you handle conversations.
Oh, my skills are not in question. We have Gia to handle your precious conversation. If you have any other questions, make it fast.
What do you do exactly?
Listen, if you want to talk about the max safe tonnage of the Astra or other trivia, ask Gia. Me? I design the future. What great new heights we can go to.
So, you're famous.
Oh my, that's just priceless. Balancing elegance with the strict engineering requirements of spaceship travel. That's not science. It's art. An art I'm particularly skilled at. Am I
Way to
famous?
dodge the question. There we go.
Well, my many, many awards and achievements should give you some idea.
Where are they? Well, congrats on all the awards.
Oh, why, thank you. Yes, I've recently won my second Grand Nova Award for excellence. It's a great honor, but after receiving so very many awards and distinctions, they all start to blend together.
Oh, time to break out the champagne.
Champagne? Oh, how pedestrian. I've heard some associates singing the praises of a certain something hailing from Neon. Velocity, I believe.
Oh,
it's
fetch a
called.
beverage.
It's some drink or food or something else. I haven't any idea what it actually is, but my curiosity is getting the better of me. You seem to have nothing better to do. Would you care to go fetch me one of these velocities? I don't much care which variety you get. And of course, you'll be reimbursed.
Yeah, sure.
Ah, fantastic. I look forward to seeing what all the excitement's about.
I would never have guessed someone like you would want to try velocity.
In my line of work, one cannot be small-minded. As Trident's chief architect, no. As their premier artiste, I must find inspiration in everything.
Yeah, you sound very full of yourself.
Well, fortunately for me, your opinion really doesn't matter. Back to crafting the future.
Okay, wait. Is there a vent access? Is that what that is up there? Alright. We may have our way out. I do find that hilarious, though. That literally was... nothing there. This is literally just a server room. That literally was, go to a staryard, talk to a woman, she asks you to get a beverage, 12 loading screens later, and you got a beverage.
Yes.
Literally what that was.
Hello.
Oh, these are just employees. I do like the big windows. I kind of wish you could get big windows on your ship. You can get the tiny little portholes, but I want a big window.
If you have any questions
You were
about
Gia,
our
right?
product line,
Alright, here we go. Finally doing something.
Let's keep and succeed at
Got
that
it.
before we are discovered.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Okay. Now we can leave. So that was super duper easy. Like really, they were slightly getting somewhere with that one, genuinely. The fact that you gotta like, oh, it's not actually as quick and easy as they made it seem. You gotta sneak in through the vent. You don't just walk into the business anymore. They actually locked the doors this time. Except that was literally it. Like, man, that was so quick. So quick. And I think we're gonna do quite a few Ryujin quests, because that was 2 quests and it was done in like effectively 15 minutes with 30 minutes of me just talking to employees. You know what I mean?
There's definitely something magical about the clear sky.
So
Don't go causing trouble.
we're gonna do one more, and then we'll see where that goes from there. And then we're gonna switch off to the Freestar And then the pirates. Or I think we'll switch off to the pirates next. Then we'll do the Freestar, and then we'll do the Vanguard. Imogen?
Just the person I wanted to see. You got that schematic?
What are your plans for the schematic?
We'll have our research and development team take a look. If there's anything notable, we'll reverse engineer it, then recreate it with our own spin. And believe me, by the time our engineers are through, Trident won't even recognize it.
Oh, here it is.
Good work. R&D's been looking forward to this one. I need to deliver this to Vina so she can start the reverse engineering process, but first, Ulara wants to see you. I've upgraded your security level so you can access the executive floor, where her office is. Tell her assistant Maeve you have an appointment. I won't be far behind, in case you get lost.
Okay. You know, she gave us some med packs. Like, what? Why? But that is a nice little detail, so now we have access. Meet Ularu Chen. This is where all the bigwigs hang out, huh?
It says something, does it not? That the executives wish to have everyone else physically beneath them?
My career will be over if this deal falls
Yeah,
through.
that's kind of how it is.
Welcome to Ryujin Tower. Enjoy your day. You must be in someone's good graces to be invited up to the executive floor.
You hear a lot of interesting things on this floor?
Sure do. And I'm not interested in discussing it with you. I've kept this job for almost a decade by being tight-lipped, and that's not going to change now.
Wow, alright. Your last name sounds familiar.
Well, I'm not the only Ellicott working in Ryujin Tower. My daughter Jupiter works at the front desk, and my wife Nancy works for Tranquility.
Like father, like daughter, right?
It may seem that way, but she was already attending college when I met Nancy. She may not be my blood, but she's my pride and joy.
Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, I remember Nancy being very, white. Well, I need help finding something.
I'm happy to help. Where can I point you? The executive floor houses all of Ryujin's board members, with the exception of Dr. Kalra, who's located in research and development.
I'm looking for Masako Amada's office.
Head up the stairs to your left, then up another flight of stairs straight ahead. The CEO Imada's office is on the top floor. Her assistant, Maeve, can direct you from there. Anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for Ularu Chen.
Miss Chen's office is up the stairs to your left, then a quick walk down the hall and up another flight of stairs. They're hard to miss. Her office is right across from CEO Imada's. Her assistant, Maeve, can direct you if you get lost. Anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for Dalton Fines.
Take the stairs to your left, then take a right when you reach the top, crossing the gallery. His office is the first door on your right after you turn the corner. It's hard to miss the glow of all his monitors. Anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for Genevieve Monahan.
Her office is on the main floor. Take the stairs to your left, then head straight ahead. You'll see a lobby open up to your right. Miss Monahan will be in the second office, again, on your right. Anything else I can help you with?
I'm looking for Lyndon Calderi.
Ah, our CFO. Take the stairs to your left, then down the hall until you come to the lobby on your right. Their office will be the first one on the right side when you enter. Anything else I can help you with?
Alexis Price.
You'll find Miss Price on the main floor. Take the stairs to your left and continue straight until the hall opens up to the lobby on your right. Her office is tucked away in the far left corner, next to Mr. Fines. Anything else I can help you with?
That'll be all.
Again, happy to help. Enjoy your day. I hope you find who you're looking for. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to make your visit more comfortable.
My company's future might be
the
right.
single most stressful experience of my life.
Yeah, but you killed it in
This could be the most important meeting of my career.
Yeah, these are all just boring-ass clients.
For ages.
I hate waiting. This is more time to doubt myself.
There's fines.
If you need something, speak to Thomas.
This is someone's office.
Ryujin certainly spared no expense on their exec floor.
I'm glad we're making an effort in our appearance today. You have a very unique look.
Oh, who made you a fashion expert?
Someone with a great eye, luxurious taste, and years of people watching at the Astro Lounge. That someone is me, of course.
Well, I'm flattered.
Oh, that's precisely how I meant it. In the effort of making small talk, I hope you're enjoying your newly gained position. Our operatives are quite the expense, but a necessary one. You're proving to be quite the outlier.
I'll take that as a compliment, too.
Good. That was the intent. I believe I've met my social quota for the day, so I'll be continuing on with my work now. Perhaps we'll chat another time.
Okay, yeah, Calderi's alright. He's pretty chill. Like, genuinely
Ryujin
pretty
CEO
chill.
is no joke in the board.
There's
so
Price.
much work to do. Shouldn't you be on assignment somewhere?
How's Jalen getting along?
Your guess is as good as mine. Jalen and I don't speak too often. It's always prompted by a special occasion or a tragic event of some sort. We aren't a close-knit family, unlike some who work here, and I'm under the impression we both prefer it that way.
Oh. You get a lot of lawsuits about neuromaps? I keep saying maps. Neuroamps?
Thanks to my predecessors, no. The user agreement for neuroamps is very clear. It stipulates that once activated, the user assumes complete responsibility for the hardware, its usage, and any risks that may come with using such a device.
I imagine Ryujin keeps your department pretty busy.
Busy is an understatement, but most of what we deal with is considered routine, so our workload is manageable.
That's all she's got to say. Not much. This is the boardroom, I imagine.
They know how to make a
client.
client feel welcome.
Can I help you?
Ah, Maeve, yes.
Name an appointment.
Oh, you look horrible. Jacob Howell. I'm supposed to see Ularu Chen.
Confirmed. Ularu is wrapping up a meeting with Genevieve. You can wait here or in the lobby area. I'll let you know when she's ready to see you. I see Imogene Salso is supposed to be with you.
I'm right here, Maeve.
Good. It should just be a moment. Well, sooner than I thought. Looks like Ularu's ready now.